Hi, students. Welcome to another video of Vidro Data Tech. Let's begin.
Hello everyone, I am Sumitra Pundlik. Today we are going to learn how to install MySQL software for database learning. So let us search on the Google MySQL. So you'll be getting MySQL software on www.mysql.com. So here, if you can see, there is a option available MySQL installer 8.0.41. Okay, so this is a recent MySQL installer. So you need to get this MySQL installer. From this location, you can install your MySQL. So version is 8.0.41 and operating system is Microsoft Windows. And you need to select Windows for 86, 32-bit MSI installer. Okay, so this is a MySQL installer web community which has a version 8.0.41.0.msi. So you need to download this. Here there is a no requirement of sign up. You can directly start my download. Okay, and it will get installed in your downloads folder. So open the downloads folder. You will get this MySQL web community 8.0.41.0 MSI file available. Double click on this. You need to give access to all permission. Yes. MySQL installer launcher execute exe file. Yes. So here we'll be installing this, choosing setup type. So select the setup type and suits for your case. So here there are four options: server only, installer only the MySQL server product, client only, install only MySQL client, full installs all include MySQL product and features, and custom. So what will be select? We'll be selecting the full. Okay. Click on next. Then you can select the part where you wanted to install this particular file. So I'll be keeping this as C folder. Click on next. You'll be getting warning. Still you have warnings with your selected path. Are you sure you want to continue? Okay. So here you will be getting these many downloads available: MySQL Server, MySQL Workbench, MySQL Shell, MySQL Router, MySQL documentation, and sample and examples. Okay. So I'll be selecting, I want everything. So these all are ready to download. So click on execute. So it will help me to download all those products. So you need to wait for some time. It will showing you progress. So you'll be good. You can see progress here. So as soon as downloading is completing, you can see these kind of red check boxes. So and the status is downloaded. Okay. And if it is unable to download, then you will be getting a status as error. Okay, so don't worry, we can resolve this status. Go to back. Okay. So here there is a path conflicts. Okay, because of that I'll be getting an error. So now again go to next. Yes. And here I'll be again getting an option to download MySQL Workbench 8.0.41, which I got error earlier. Okay. I'll be clicking on execute. Okay, so now it is downloaded successfully. Click on next. So all products are ready for installation. Just click on execute. So one by one, all products are installing. So they are getting installed and you will be getting a status as complete. Okay, if you can see, MySQL server is completed. Then next workbench is in progress. So one by one, all products are getting installed in my machine. So you need to wait for few minutes. It will take some time for installation because you will be installing complete package of MySQL. So it is installing server, client, everything. So that's why it will take some time. Okay. Okay, now all products are already installed and you can see a status as complete and you will not be getting any error. So now click on next. Okay, so now this is ready to configure. So you need to configure the product now. So we'll now walk through the configuration wizard for each following products. Okay, so now click on next. Here you need to keep these settings as it is. Okay, so configuration type development computer. Okay, so if you are working on server or dedicated computer, so then at that time you will be going to choose server computer or dedicated computer, but now we'll be choosing development computer. TCP IP port for MySQL is 3306. Okay, this is a default port. Okay, so I'll not be doing any changes here. I'm just clicking on next. Okay, so here it has been asked me to use strong password encryption for the authentication. So when you will be connecting with the MySQL server, you need this password. Okay, so authentication method. So next, so you need to root, check the root password. Okay, so whatever is the password, you need to put that password, enter the password for the root. Please remember, store this password in a secure place. So you need to set this password and check whether it's available or not. Then configure MySQL server as a Windows service. So you need to configure this as a Windows service and this service need to be start at system startup. So here you need to check this box, start the MySQL server at system startup. Okay, so if you don't have this service as a part of your Windows, you will not able to run MySQL for database manipulation. Okay, so you need to run this service as a standard system account. So click on next. So it will apply the configuration. So for that, you need to click on execute. So all the configurations are executing. And now the configuration for MySQL Server 8.0.41 was successful, and we can click on the finish button. Okay, so after clicking on the finish button, you will be getting again coming back to the product configuration. Click on next. Okay. And here this setup we need to keep as is it, because we'll not be doing any bootstrap or setting router. Okay, though these are some advanced configurations, so currently I'll not be doing this. Okay, and then click on finish. Click on next. MySQL server, this is a standalone server because we are working on only one system. That's why it's a standalone server. So for root, I have set some password, so that password I need to write here. Check that password. Okay, so connection is succeeded. So when I will be getting by putting that password, the connection has started. You can set the password of your choice. Okay, and click on next. Okay, so then it's checking the configuration of server. So execute them. Okay, and you need to click on finish because configuration for sample and examples are successful. So click on the finish. Then all these configurations are completed. So now click on next. Okay, installation complete. You can see this message, installation complete. The installation procedure has been completed. Okay, and what you can start the MySQL workbench after setup and start MySQL shed after setup. Okay, so you'll be getting two options, MySQL workbench and MySQL server. So MySQL workbench is graphical user interface and MySQL shell is a command prompt. So both options will be getting, and you can start work on MySQL after clicking on this finish. Okay, so let us wait for some time. So you can see here the MySQL workbench. Click here if you can find out MySQL connections. Okay, so you need, your user is root, so click on the root, and here you need to all the time whenever you will be starting the MySQL workbench, you need to click on this user root. Okay, and you need to write down the password that you have given while doing installation. Okay, click on OK, and you can get a platform, or you can get a window where you can perform your operations. Okay, so now for writing query, here we have some options. SQL. Okay, so create a new SQL tab for execution of queries. Okay, so if I'll be getting if I'll be clicking here on SQL, new file will open, and here you can start writing your SQL queries. Okay, so kindly install, and in the next session we are going to start with data definition language, and we'll be going to use MySQL workbench for the execution point of view. Thank you.